Last time on Join the Party.
A mysterious stranger named Crudo Anaconda, aka the Puzzle Cleric, rolls into Camp Diogenes. He needs volunteers to test out the special bouncy castle obstacle course that he has brought to entertain the kids and teens of Camp Di. Carrie-Ann rushes to tell the director, who seems incredibly unhappy that Crudo Anaconda is here. After some incredibly awkward adult interaction and some lying about what their greatest fears are, the best friends are ready to charge in. In the first room, the CITs have to scale a massive wall to get to the golden doors on top to get to the next room. It's all made out of bouncy castle material too, of course. It's really cool. Like there was a bird that was made out of bouncy castle. It was really fun. Les gets hurt while tussling with the puzzle cleric and gets caught in a Chinese finger trap for his trouble. Phoebe tries to magically heal him with her spooky powers, but Les backs away from her magic because of said spooky powers. Eventually, they get to the top and push on through the golden doors to continue. Let's get the let's get the party started.
That you already have one key after doing one room. We'll see if that keeps up. I'm the puzzle cleric. If you didn't recognize my voice, I guess we already met recently. Remember, if you need a clue, maybe we can make a trade.
Okay.
Switch to the cape. You can't see me. I'm above. Not here. Okay.
Are you like one with the vinyl? Like the blow-up material? Because that's... Huh.
Yeah, that's one of my powers that I got from communing with the eldritch puzzle god from the Shrine of the Silver Monkey.
Right, I forgot you were a colonizer. Thank you for reminding us.
No, that's not. I was lost there, and it was unrelated. That's a story for another time. I found it, and I helped the eldritch puzzle god put it together because it was dashed. And it was really hard. It's only 3 pieces, but it was harder to put together than you thought.
If they were an eldritch puzzle god, shouldn't they have been able to put together the puzzle of their own shrine? If anything?
That makes sense.
We see flaws in your logic is what we're saying.
Is this one of the puzzles that we're supposed to solve?
I'm not even here. I'm not here.
Wait, guys, what if the puzzle of his relationship with Friday is what we have to solve?
Oh.
I mean, I solved that. He's just not very good at doing laundry.
You're right. You did.
Nope, I'm not responding to that. I'm not taking the bait. Nope. I know that I've worked with lots of teens. You don't take the bait. Everyone knows that.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the second room here. Are we going to have the same leader here?
Yeah.
All right, this is going to be Phoebe's. Phoebe, please roll plus sharp.
So I rolled a 12.
What?
10 plus 2 for a 12.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We get
Sharp
2
baby.
hold.
Okay, so remember, on a 10 plus, you are describing the next room and how it's all made out of inflatables, and the party holds 2 because you got a 12 plus.
Nice.
So we have 2 more points into the hold pool. Phoebe, what does the next room look like, and what do you all do while you're there?
So the next room kind of looks like a magical forest in that there's very tall trees, there are birds singing, maybe you hear maybe a inflatable unicorn walks across our path as we go through.
You're all doing a great job!
Oh my god, thank you.
Thanks, unicorn!
See you later. I'm gonna go drink from this inflatable stream of knowledge for unicorns only.
Oh, okay. You know, I really did need that self-esteem, so I'm glad we came across that unicorn who told us we were doing a good job.
Yeah. Can each of you tell me one thing that's in this inflatable magical forest?
I'm going to go ahead and say, maybe a little kind of toadstool mushroom cap that's like a little trampoline. Jump on it, get
Ooh,
high.
that's fun.
Oh, that is fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to say candy trees.
Ooh.
Great.
They're trees, but they blossom candy.
Ooh. Fun.
Did you try to eat one?
Is this a trick?
I don't
I mean,
know.
we rolled a 12, so yeah, sure, I'll try to eat one.
Okay. You reach out, and it's made out of inflatables, so you can't pull it off the trees.
Dang it!
Sorry, bud.
You reach out and you squeeze it. And it goes in your hand.
That would have been sick.
Yeah.
So what I would like to do in describing this is I would like to spend one hold to find something valuable or a resource. And what I find in the middle of the path is a inflatable sword in the stone.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, Julia.
Maybe we summon a good old PC and challenge him to a sword fight for a key.
Into that.
Into that.
If you'd like to.
Just an idea.
Who's got good tough that could kick some ass with the inflatable sword then? Aren't we all bad at tough?
I have +0.
I have none.
I think we all have 0s, yeah.
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 Well, who wants revenge the most?
But I think you found the sword. You got to do the fight.
Okay.
Cool. As you step up to the sword in the stone, there's a little inflatable squirrel wearing a big, for the squirrel, straw hat. That walks up and be like,
so
great.
cute.
Oh, hello.
You're
Young
adorable.
heroes. It seems that you've come upon the inflatable sword and the inflatable stone. No one has been able to pull it out because it's attached. Because it's kind of attached like that. But also, we're also a part of this forest, and maybe for creatures from outside of the forest could have a better chance at it.
Phoebe gets down, like squats near the squirrel. Is like, little squirrel friend. 1, you're adorable.
Thank
2,
you.
I'm a chosen one. I think I can pull this out.
Oh, a chosen one. Wonderful.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna try to pull this inflatable sword out of this inflatable stone.
hell yeah. Ooh, I mean, this must be act under pressure.
Yeah, I believe in myself, and
Or it could be magic. You could roll plus weird.
I would like to. I believe in myself and my innate magical ability, and I want to pull this sword out of this stone.
Hell yeah, dude.
Do it.
Blah. It's a 7.
Okay, what move is it again?
I guess it's use magic
You're gonna use magic. Okay.
if I'm using my weird innate magical ability.
I think that's fine. Yeah, let's do that.
Great.
Okay, it works for you, so you can definitely pull it out. But it does need to have a glitch, though.
Okay. You can decide it if you want.
What TF?
Mm-hmm.
When you pull it out, it's a lot longer than it should be for the size of the hilt. And so it's like 5.5 feet long. And so it's a little unwieldy, but Phoebe's worth it.
I love this. I'm going to guess and this quickly because one of the glitches is generally it has a problematic side effect and the magic draws immediate unwelcome attention. So you're reaching down, the magic is coursing through you. Your blue light is going all around you. Maybe where you have moss growing on your biceps.
Hot.
And you pull it and you get a firm grip on the inflatable sword and the inflatable stone and you pull it up. And it pulls up pretty easily because it's inflatable, but the stone is attached to the sword.
Oh.
The squirrel did say,
I did say that the sword was attached to the stone
Okay.
because that's how it was made.
I mean, now it's just basically a big hammer.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, tight. I love that for us. I'm gonna beat the shit out of the puzzle cleric with this.
I mean, none of us can carry that, so it's pretty cool that you did that.
Do you want to try?
No, I have done it before.
Okay.
Oh.
We have rich lives here before you showed up.
Well, you just said that you've never pulled it out before, so what I was gonna do was grab your little tiny inflatable squirrel hands and like make it feel like you were wielding it.
Oh, I definitely want to do that. Please,
Okay.
Uppies. Give me uppies.
Yes! I pick him up.
Uppies.
And I grab his little inflatable hands and I make it seem like he's waving the sword around.
I'm the chosen one. Look at me.
I'm so proud of you. If you think about it, it's like I'm your Charles.
Incredible. I don't know what that is.
He's a moose god. Anyway, it's fine.
Carrie-Ann is sketching the scene, crying on like a notepad because she wishes she had a camera.
Incredible.
the squirrel drops it out of their hands, and you also drop it as well. This is unwieldy, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to use it to beat the shit out of the puzzle cleric, though.
Yeah!
That sounds great.
Great. Puzzle cleric!
Squeak. squeak coming from the woods as he's pushing his way through the trees. The trees, like a weeble wobble, go all the way down and then slap up behind him and be like,
But don't fall down.
you rang.
Eric Phoebe just whips around and whacks him in the head with this thing.
Yay!
All right, here we go. Here's what you need to know, Phoebe. The tags on this weapon are 2 harm,
Okay.
slow.
Okay.
So you gotta like come all the way around on it. It's more of a warhammer than it is a sword.
Sure.
So you don't have to do anything necessarily in rolling, but that will come into play later if you fail something or whatever.
Okay.
So you're just gonna wheel around
Yeah.
and fucking go at it. I'm gonna
I want
need
the
you.
element of surprise.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna give you plus. I love how you call him and then you guys just fuck him up. Plus tough.
He was so loud approaching.
It kicks some ass.
That's only a 6.
That's a 6.
Can I help?
How do you help?
When he emerges and Phoebe is attempting to use the element of surprise,
Sure.
I fall down and I yell, "Ow, my self-esteem!"
Phoebe's like, that's not an impression of you. It's not an impression of you. Carrie-Ann's not being mean.
Oh, Phoebe.
Oh god.
Let me roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I got a 9 to help. So
All right.
Phoebe, you get a
Sick.
+2, but I expose myself to danger.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So Carrie-Ann, you say, "Ow, my self-esteem,"
Yes.
and the puzzle cleric says,
No, you have to work through it. The whole point is working through it.
I don't wanna.
That takes work.
and that is when you come down on him with the inflatable sword and the
Yeah.
inflatable stone.
He's like telling Carrie-Ann, no, you have to work through it. Boom.
God. Yeah, he's down. He's definitely down on the ground.
And Phoebe just yells, get him.
Oh no, sneak attacked. I should have seen that coming. That was one of the puzzles you had to solve.
Are you gonna grab a key?
Yeah, I think I'm just going to like scramble after, drop the sword, scramble after him, grab a key.
Cool. As you charge the puzzle cleric, being like,
But the thing about tricking someone is they have to know they weren't tricked or they'll respond.
and you see that he's loosened the strap that he wrapped around his arm, and he swings it in a long arc, and it tags both Phoebe and Carrie-Ann for 2 harm.
Oh,
I didn't know this guy wanted to hurt children.
that was sharp.
Carrie-Ann, you have armor, right?
I do.
Okay, so you only take 1.
Well, one more hit and we're back to unstable, folks. Woo!
I think Phoebe, he gets you around the feet with it and trips you, so you hit the ground. And Carrie-Ann, you're just like, at like the end of the leather strap, just like slashes you where you are on the ground. Still like I assume a good 10, 15 feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phoebe's like, this was supposed to be soft and bouncy.
Yeah, I think Les is gonna like stand up and say, "Hey man, what? This was supposed to be a puzzle. Why are you hitting children?"
Part of the thing that we're doing here is getting you ready for life and all the possible things that could come upon you. Just because it looks like a bouncy castle doesn't mean this isn't real, man.
All right, well, I think it's time for you to go. And next time I see you, I'm gonna take 3 keys, and then we're gonna be done.
All right, we'll see what happens. You did get me, though.
And he pulls one of the keys out from his duster and throws it on the ground in front of Phoebe, being like,
You got me. Good one.
You suck.
and he goes, boom, and bounces away.
I'm gonna sue that guy.
That's a great idea.
I don't know how prevalent lawsuits are in the time that we are in, but we just should definitely sue the shit out of that guy.
Yeah.
Like, we definitely signed waivers, but I feel like you can just say that you're gonna sue him, and then, I don't know, maybe he'll give you like $100.
that's like $200, Carrie-Ann.
I
Carrie-Ann,
know.
That's an absurd amount of money.
I know. It's like $5,000. It's like 3 cars.
Yeah, with options.
Yeah.
All right, Phoebe, because you fell down and you were pulled down, I'm going to say that Phoebe can't be the leader.
Okay.
Well,
fine.
with my new move, I now get +1 forward because I took harm in a fight, so I can try this next one.
Ooh,
Do
let's
it.
go.
Do it.
Yeah. All right. Roll.
Eric, can I also, in the meantime, try to give myself a little healing action with use magic?
Yeah, I think as you're walking through the magic forest, you're spending more time tending to your wounds than you are looking for the golden inflatable door, which is just kind of like at the edge of the forest.
Yeah, I go pet that unicorn.
I was
and
gonna
then-
say the unicorn comes up to you and licks you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on here? You look like you got hurt by a man.
I did. Did you find that out because you drank from the stream of knowledge? Or did you just watch me get whipped by a grown-ass man?
Which would be more satisfying for you?
The stream of knowledge, please.
Yeah, I talked to a salmon there, and he told me all about it.
Okay.
Nice.
Great, I'm gonna roll use magic.
Yeah, use magic.
I rolled a 10. Okay, great.
There you go. Magic works without any issue.
Let me erase one of these bad boys then.
Yes, you can heal 1 harm for an injury.
Great.
So, Phoebe, you're at 2 harm?
Yeah.
And Carrie-Ann, you're at 1?
Yeah.
Unless you're at 0?
I'm at 1.
Oh, you're at 1? That's right. You're at
Because
1
you didn't
still.
let me heal you, you fuck.
That's right. And you have a broken nose and it really fucking hurts. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go back to wandering through the challenge of the puzzle god. Carrie-Ann is now the leader, and you're going to roll plus sharp.
That's right. Oh, piss. Okay, well, I rolled a 2, plus 1 sharp, plus 1 forward, for a 4.
Oh, boy.
Hey, you could always use luck, bud.
You can always use luck.
I will use luck. This is a good time to use it. Okay.
So, remember, luck is a finite resource,
Yep.
and things get worse as you use it. Do you have a
This-
luck move?
Okay, so that was my second point of luck I've used in the Camp-Paign so far. So something goes wrong for my sect, an ill-advised project, or a disastrous operation.
I know exactly what happens.
But on the bright side, guys, got a 12, so that means we get 2 hold.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna do your luck move in a second.
Okay.
And remember, as you use more luck, you go from being okay to doomed.
Yep.
That's what Monster of the Week says. So I'm gonna hit you harder when I do hard moves, soft moves, when people do mess with you.
Yeah, this brings me to a 2 out of 7 on the scale of okay to doomed.
That's not good. Okay. You do get a 12. You automatically get a 12. So we are back to 2 hold in the hold pool for moving through the challenge of the puzzle cleric. Please describe the next room and how it's all made out of inflatables and what y'all do there.
You know it is an all-inflatable version of Director Lowe's office, baby. It is Carrie-Ann's fantasy. Inflatable desk chair, inflatable TV monitor, inflatable pigeonhole mailbox, inflatable rotating fan,
Inflatable director.
inflatable water cooler, inflatable radio, inflatable that squeaky guest chair that I love to sit in that is taped with duct tape to help the vinyl seat.
Inflatable watercolor portrait of Carrie-Ann on the wall.
I don't go that far.
Eric looks like he decided that he's made all the wrong choices.
No, this is perfect. This is great. Welcome to tabletop role-playing games where people really indulge themselves with their character.
And it is a maze between here and the end of the office. Like, this is like the reception area,
Sure.
and like maybe her like private office or the back of the cabin is in the back. And there is all like the desks are arrayed in front of us, almost like a platforming game where I think in this room, the floor is lava, or maybe it's just
Sure.
really sticky. Cause like, when's the last time they really mopped in the front office? You know what I mean?
I like the idea that it is lava, even if it's inflatable lava, whatever that means
Yeah,
to you.
like
it's still,
roiling.
if you fall in there, you definitely get hurt. But you rolled a 12, so y'all are able to navigate
Yeah.
your way through.
We
and
hop
through.
desk to desk.
Can I make one point on top of this? And I want to point this out to all of your characters. Like, yes, we just joked that this is Carrie-Ann's fantasy, but like, that's not how this would work. It doesn't indulge all of you. It didn't like read your fucking brain. It didn't scan your brain.
So this guy just had a copy of the director's office.
Correct.
That's amazing.
This is a very, very good rendering of the director's office and like the office building. It's right in the front of camp, so like that's where there's like a reception area.
You get
That's where
your
you go.
mail. You
Yeah,
use the
that's where
phone.
that's where the mailman goes and drops off the mail. That's where like the people who have executive and office jobs at the camp, that's where they work. It's always air conditioned. So like true, everything Carrie-Ann just said is true, but also like
Why?
why?
Wow, a guy who's not over his ex. Shocking.
Yeah, trying to relive the good old days, huh?
Even I think that's a little bit weird.
Embarrassing. Do we want to call him with our hold?
Before you do that,
Mm-hmm.
Carrie-Ann, you are hopping. You know this like you know this place like the back of your hand, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, in my dreams, I kind of practice what I would do if I was alone in the front office.
my
Like,
God.
use every phone, lick every stapler, drink a bunch of water from a bunch of different paper cones.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you say lick every stapler?
I did. That way they know that they're mine.
And you get to Director Lowe's office, which has the golden inflatable door in it, right? And on the desk is something that's not made out of inflatables. It is a letter. It is currently opened, but it's in an envelope. And it's addressed to Friday Lowe. There's like 17 stamps on it and like lots of different postmarks from random places. Some of them you don't think are real places. And the return address just says Crudo on it.
I stick it in my pants pocket and don't say anything.
All right. So yeah, you can just move on if you would like to.
Do you guys mind if I indulge and use a hold to call him
Please do.
here?
We gotta get those keys, baby.
Mostly it's to mock him to his face, but also I have a move that I want to do.
Sure.
Yeah.
Great. All right, puzzle cleric.
He opens up the door, which is where the package closet, and he steps out. You're like, yeah.
Hey, bud. It's I just want to give you some advice because, teenage girls, we know a lot about relationships, but it's a little bit embarrassing that you're trying to that you're not trying to get over your ex by creating this in inflatable form. That's really embarrassing. So maybe you want to rethink this room.
I'm not sure where you got the idea that Director Friday Lowe and I were exes and that she dumped me, but I have been to this camp many times and I've run this for CITs and staff and campers before, so I have a room that is a puzzle that you need to get through because of the lava, and that's part of it, so I think that you're way off, and this is a free clue. You don't even have to trade me for anything.
Well, you did tell a grown-ass woman and made direct eye contact with her and said, yes, I know how to do laundry. And that seems like you were reliving an old fight.
Phoebe, have you considered that maybe he's just obsessed with Director Lowe and was maybe just trying to show off a skill that he had that he thought would set him apart from the pack of other guys?
Like doing laundry?
Yeah, a lot of guys think that doing laundry is a above and beyond skill when it's really just the normal baseline shit that you should be doing.
Yeah, that's a little embarrassing too, my guy. And basically what I want to do is I'd like to use Jinx.
Sure.
Basically to throw him off his game. You know what I mean?
Remind me what the Jinx move is.
So basically I roll weird. I get a certain amount of things depending on how well I roll. And one of those is the target loses something that you will soon find. And I want it to be one of the keys.
Okay.
Yes, Julia.
Oh my God. I rolled a 14.
Oh.
That's cool, right?
That's pretty good, I think.
That's pretty high, my man.
Great. So he's going to lose something that I will find, and I'm also going to interfere with something that he is trying to do later on.
Okay.
All right, I think that you three are more focused on my personal life than you are about solving this mystery. So if you have not spent the time, I think that you need to start looking for the access code to let you into the golden door and stop focusing in on me and my whole thing.
Friday, what are you doing here?
What? Where? No, I'm not. I don't look good. No, it was a trick. Damn it.
He jumps back into the package closet, slams the door with a squeak, and you see that where he was standing, there is one of the keys. He dropped it.
Woof.
Carrie-Ann, you want to go grab that?
Oh, hell yeah. Thanks, man. And I put it in a different pocket.
All right. He told you, as interfere with what he's trying to do, is that he told you for free that you need an access code to open the golden door.
Carrie-Ann, what year was the camp founded?
1860, my locker combination. And then Carrie-Ann goes over to the wall. Is there a keypad in it?
Yes, there is a squishy keypad in the squishy inflatable golden door.
I'll type in 1860.
And it goes... It's like it's wheezing.
Like bubble wrap.
It's like you're letting the air out of a whoopee cushion, but slowly.
Incredible.
Cute.
Yeah. And the door pops open.
Hey!
Hey, it's Eric. Now, I don't know if you've been doing this all summer, but I have had my first bonfire of the year, of this hot to getting cooler year. I got to go over to Julia's place, and her husband Jake and Amanda was there, and they have like a little fire pit now at their house. And it was so nice being able to sit around a fire and actually wanting to be warm from the fire, and it's dark out, and we told spooky stories, and like warming yourself from fire, pretty good. That's just a thing humans like. So I want to give a shout out to whoever invented fire, whether it was Prometheus or that one Cro-Magnon. All you guys, shout out to you. Welcome to the mid-roll. Me like fire. Ooh, ooh, ah. That's what I would be like if I was a caveman. First, I want to entreat everyone. If you want to send in some bones mail for me to read in the next after party, please do, whether on Discord or Twitter or email or however you can get in touch with us. If you want to send me something as John Bones that I'll read during the after party, please do. That would be very, very fun. I've been really enjoying that character, and I would love to read whatever in reason you have all written in. I also going to give a shout out to our patrons, our new patrons. Hello, Clarissa, Vishnu, Kelly, and Agnishka. You are all so wonderful, and I'm so happy you have joined the most wonderful people on the face of the internet at the Join the Party Discord at patreon.com/jointhepartypod. If you want to be a part of our patron-only Discord, you can for only $5 a month. That is the cost of like a can of coffee from a gas station that I bought today. It wasn't a gas station, that was a bodega, but you know, you get it. And you got the audio from Party Planning. That is all just for $5. $3 more, you can get ad-free episodes. $2 more plus that, you get video content. It's the best deal anywhere on the face of the earth. Patreon.com/jointhepartypod. It is a wonderful day here at the Multitude Podcast Collective, and I think you should listen to one of our other shows, like Games and Feelings. Games and Feelings is an advice podcast about games. Join me, Question Keeper Eric Silver, and a revolving cast of guests as we answer your questions at the intersection of fun and humanity, since you know you gotta play games with other people. And we're talking about every single other type of game. Video games of all stripes, tabletop games, party games, laser tag, escape rooms, game streams, D&D podcasts, the companies and workers that make these games, anything you can think of. How do you convince people who've only played Monopoly before to play the new board game you picked up at your friendly local game store? Is an escape room an acceptable good first date? What makes video games cozy, and do we have any recommendations about those games? All those questions and more. If you like what you hear and you want to level up your emotional intelligence, subscribe now wherever you get your podcasts. That's Games and Feelings. New episodes every other Friday. I think you're really going to like it. We are sponsored today by Inked Gaming. If you don't have a friendly local game store, then why don't you check out Inked Gaming? They have so many different types of games, and like any local game store, they have so many different types of Catan. I have the inkedgaming.com page up right now, and I'm going to tell you all the different Catan games that they have. Okay, so they have the original Catan board game. They have the Catan Logic Puzzle. They have Catan 3D Edition, which is very expensive, but less expensive at Inked Gaming. They have Catan Cities and Knights expansion. They have the Catan Explorers and Pirates expansion. They have Catan Junior. They have the Catan Seafarers board game expansion. And they have Catan Traders and Barbarians. All of the Catan you will ever need, you can get from Inked Gaming. And they have a ton of puzzles for all the Amandas in your life. You can pick up the various puzzles that Inked Gaming can send right to your door. And as a boon for any Join the Party listener, you get 10% off if you use our discount code. All you have to do is go to inkedgaming.com/jointheparty and use promo code jointheparty at checkout. The discount will then automatically apply to your order. That is inkedgaming.com/jointheparty and use promo code jointheparty at checkout. Now, a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. Therapy is a really useful tool when there are problems in your life you're not sure how to solve. We've been watching a lot of House of Dragon lately, and it's really wild how, like, fantasy stories are really just medieval Europe stories with, like, dragons and magic thrown in. And the thing that they really always need to tell you is that, like, they don't know how to do medicine. You know, there's the equivalent of all this stuff. Obviously, you have magicians and people who are going to put leeches on you in medieval Europe, but they literally have that in Game of Thrones. Like, they have the maesters, who are like the guys who know how to do stuff. There was a scene where one guy was like, oh, should we put some poultice on it? It's like, no, we do leeches. We always do leeches here. And if that's how they're going to treat you in your fantasy game and in medieval Europe, here in the year of our Lord 2022, in our reality, I think you can treat yourself better than a maester would treat you in Game of Thrones, which is why you can go to therapy for your problems. You know, here in the modern world, you don't have to like go to a therapist and pay $300 every single session. You can use BetterHelp and do it on your terms for something that's way more affordable. So if you want to be a better problem solver, therapy can get you there. Visit betterhelp.com/jointheparty today to get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/jointheparty. And now, back to the show.
Eric, this is great.
I'm glad you're enjoying
I'm
it.
having so much fun.
I know.
Hell yes. Okay. So you still have one hold. You have 3 keys.
Yeah.
Phoebe can be the leader again if she would like, but you can choose whoever you want.
How do we feel about that? Les, do you want a turn?
Les, take a turn.
No, I think Phoebe has more bonuses to that role.
Okay. All right.
I'll let you describe the thing if you want.
Thanks.
Cool. All right, hold on. Roll. That is a 10. 8 plus 2 for a 10.
Oh my
So-
God.
Yay.
Once again, another successor, but you only get 1.
Tight.
You have 2 in the hold.
It's enough for 2 keys.
Brandon, what's this room look like?
Let's see. I think this room looks like fucking space camp, baby.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Inflatable space camp. It's like blacklight and there's stars everywhere and there's like an inflatable rocket ship and like inflatable spacesuits you can get into and there's like inflatable little green aliens.
Cool.
Hey, Brandon, same brain, because that's what I would have described.
Aw.
Twins.
Twins.
And twins. As you walk in, immediately 3 legally distinct but very similar looking aliens from the Toy Story franchise waddle up to you and they say,
Oh, are you here to solve our puzzles?
They're LGGs instead of LGMs, so they're little green guys.
little green guys. Yeah.
Hello, we are little green guys. You want to solve our puzzles?
Parentheses, agender.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, little green guy? What's your puzzle?
We run this inflatable space camp, and you have to go through our trials 3.
Sounds fun.
Cool.
Okay.
I always wanted to go to space camp, but I go to Camp Die because Camp Die is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's the space for me.
Just as a little thing that's in the room. I think maybe the rocket ship, when you get in it, a big claw comes down and like lifts you up like you're lifting off.
Incredible.
It's legally distinct.
It has 4 pincers, not 3.
Yeah. Can each of you tell me one puzzle challenge that the little green guys make you do that you all achieve with flying colors?
The like centrifugal force spinny thing so that you experience what like 0 or how many G's would it be, Brandon? You would know better than me.
A lot. Up to like 8.
So you can experience what up to 8 G's feels like.
I like this, and I like the idea that you need to like also do basic addition and multiplication while you're doing it.
Yeah.
So you can keep like a clear mind as you're doing centrifugal force. Yeah.
Oh, my A- in math is really coming in handy right now.
Can I yes and that, Eric? Maybe you have to do orbital mechanics math as you're doing that.
If you want to, I was making it easy.
My A-
than you doing flying
in math
colors.
is not going to help with that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. What other challenges do you accomplish?
Yeah, I think one of them is they have like a pool where you do astronaut training, and you have to like put the spacesuits on and go in the pool with the oxygen masks, and like
It's really in depth.
it's in depth because it's a pool.
But
and you have to like put together puzzle or a block puzzle or whatever it is, like use tools and stuff.
Rubik's
Oh
Cube.
yeah, while you're doing like a spacewalk for sure.
Yeah,
I love that. And it's a clear inflatable. It's clear. I don't know, man. It's
Clear. It's a ball pit, but all the balls are clear.
yes, it's like or a ball pit, or it's
Wow.
like the foam pit when you're
Yeah.
at gymnastics.
Yeah.
I feel like that's suffocating, but not suffocating.
Mm-hmm.
But
As
you just
well.
have like a snorkel.
Yeah, but you're attached to the thing.
Love that.
Amanda, what's a challenge that you overcome?
Yeah, I think there's like magnetic darts.
Okay.
Where I'm trying to picture, you know how astronauts will like open up space food or like squirt ketchup out to like put on their space hot dog, and then have to like bring the hot dog up and anticipate the arc of where the ketchup will go and like catch it with the hot dog. You know what I mean? And so I think if there's like magnetic darts, where like the darts are really weighted and you have to kind of do the math of like parabolas, and like properly aiming a thing to get precision into the target.
I like that.
They're shaped like wieners, and the target is like a bun.
Yes, exactly.
Beautiful.
An important thing for you to do as an astronaut is try to eat in space.
Listen, Eric, here's what they don't tell you. Also gotta do that to pee. So
That's fair. That's
it's
real.
skills.
No, that's definitely true. That's wonderful. The little green guys are like,
Wow, you're all so space-tastic. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Real quick, team, do you guys maybe want to call the PC in here and maybe put him in the centrifugal force thing and maybe see if one of the keys will fly off?
Ooh, that's nice.
Ooh, I love that. Be like, hey, PC, this wasn't working, and I
Yeah.
think you need to test it for like the betterment of our experience.
Right. Of like growth and learning together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the little green guys go,
That sounds great. You just have to answer one question first.
Mm-hmm.
Les, why didn't you tell Phoebe that your biggest fear is her power and how she's not able to control it?
What?
I didn't say that. That's not what I wrote on the paper.
That's what it says right on this slip of paper.
and he pulls out a little slip of paper from its space pockets, and in your handwriting, it says, Phoebe can't control her powers.
Is that why you were being so weird before?
No, Phoebe, that's fake. I don't know why. That's not real. I promise. I wrote puppies.
Do you
On
best
mine.
friend Pinky promise?
What?
Do you best friend Pinky promise?
I best friend Pinky
That
promise.
you wrote puppies on yours.
Do you best friend Pinky promise that you wrote puppies as your worst fear?
You are not a best friend. You cannot Pinky promise. Maybe the three of you are, but not with us.
We're best friends together.
Right.
Because we're attached.
Okay.
And the three aliens have been attached this whole time.
no.
Oh no.
Like a rat king.
No, like a rat. No, like a balloon animal, man.
Oh, okay.
Oh God, shit.
Can I roll to manipulate my other hunters here?
Yeah, do you want to manipulate them that you're doing that?
I want to manipulate Phoebe specifically.
Okay, so if you're doing this to another hunter, they do what you ask. They mark experience to get +1 forward. On a 7 to 9, they mark experience if they do what they ask, but not +1 forward. On a miss, it's up to the hunter to decide how badly you offend or annoy them.
Damn.
They mark experience to decide not to do what you ask. I'm going to say that instead of not doing what you ask, I guess believe you. But I feel like instead of the forward, because you're not like entreating them to do it, because manipulate someone is like you're trying to get them to tell them what to do. I think that we'll have to like mush this a little bit, but we'll see what you roll.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I want to try to make Phoebe believe that I wrote puppies.
What you can do if you want to try to deal with this a different way, you can also like try to read a bad situation or investigate a mystery instead. But I think that if you just want to straight up manipulate, you can.
I think he's more concerned with the emotional aspect of it right now.
Sure. Yeah, do
But
it.
obviously, like that's a bigger mystery that the PC's gonna have to fucking answer for.
For sure.
Yeah, so I rolled a 6 + 1 for 7.
Okay.
So I do it, but it's a mixed success.
Yes. So this doesn't have a forward, but they can mark experience if they do what you ask. Here's the thing, Phoebe. It looks like Les's handwriting. He said he didn't do it, but this guy said he did. Les, why don't you try to convince Phoebe a little bit why this is fake?
Yeah, I turn to Phoebe and I say, Phoebe, I'm not scared of you. Like that's not a thing. Why would my greatest fear be my best friend? Like that doesn't make any sense. Like don't believe these like inflatable LGGs. Like that's silly. They like, you know.
I mean, you wrote down puppies.
I wrote down puppies.
I've seen you hang out with Tater Tot.
Tater Tot's a full-grown dog. I'm not scared of full-grown dogs.
You're only scared of puppies.
I'm only scared of puppies. Okay, have you ever heard of that thing in in our brains where like if a thing is too cute, you want to like harm it, you know?
Like where you want to eat it, you just want to put it in your mouth.
Exactly, you want to squish it. Like that's why I'm scared of puppies, because like I'm scared that I'm gonna hurt the puppies, and like that would be bad.
So you're scared of like what you're capable of and like harming something that's defenseless.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like Batman puppy.
Oh, okay.
Look at them bonding.
I think Phoebe like looks at Les for a second and is like, I mean, this whole thing is about trying to challenge our teamwork, right? So like maybe he wrote that in your handwriting to make us feel like we're less of a team.
Yeah, 100%. That's exactly, I think, what happened.
He sucks.
I never thought about forgery as close-up magic, but I guess it is.
He did say he doesn't do close-up magic. He does close-up puzzles.
Oh.
So like maybe Phoebe like takes the piece of paper from the little green guy and is like looking at it being like, is this a fucking puzzle?
In a way, a forgery is a puzzle, right? Like you're trying to figure out, like, you know,
who
what
did
the
it?
answer. Yeah, who did it? Yeah, exactly. You know what? The PC needs to atone and answer for his actions. So, PC, puzzle cleric.
Puzzle cleric. I was like, why are you guys calling this NPC a PC?
It's very confusing.
Come up here. Arrive.
You look up and there is an inflatable speaker. Look up and it coming from there. It's like,
Mission Control, this is Puzzle Cleric. I'm Mission Control. Teens doing this. This is Mission Control, aka Puzzle Cleric PC. What is your what's going on?
The spinny thing's broken. You need to come check it out because we can't solve your puzzles if they're broken.
Hey, little green guys, did they solve all the puzzles?
Yes, they did.
Hey,
Okay, well,
we thought you were cool,
good
little
job.
green guys.
No, we're part of the puzzle.
Oh, fuck. Fine.
I mean, Eric, I'm reading your rules, and it says, at any time, not merely doing a puzzle, we may spend 1 hold point to encounter the puzzle.
oh no, he's there. He's definitely there. It's just you have to go find him. You have to go and go get it.
Oh, he's in the room, you say, probably?
He's in the room, yeah, because he's on the speaker. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make it that. I'm not gonna make it that easy. You're gonna have to come find me. Where's the Mission Control room?
Is he in the bottom of the ball pit?
He's almost certainly at the bottom of the ball pit.
Okay.
I mean, they're clear. I can just look down and see if he's there.
He's hunched over with a walkie-talkie. Fuck.
I mean, if someone wants to look for it, if someone wants to roll on it.
Sure. What is that? Investigate a mystery or sharp or what?
Investigate a mystery, please. Plus sharp, yes.
9 plus 2 for 11.
Pretty
All right,
good.
11. So you can ask 2 of these questions.
Where did it go?
Fair point.
Fair play.
Yeah. And then, what's your other question?
What is being concealed here?
Okay, I want to make these legally distinct.
Legally binding.
I think you look in the ball pit and you see that the inflatable golden door is at the bottom of the ball pit.
Okay, great.
And then where did it go is that there is a very large scale model of a mission control office with like just inflatable people in there. They all just look really fake, and a lot of they're wearing like inflatable ties and inflatable shirts and inflatable
like headsets
slacks
and stuff?
Yeah, and have inflatable headsets and inflatable mustaches and everything. It's like real like 1970s First Man. This is the mission control when Neil Armstrong got on the moon, and you look over and he's sitting in one of the chairs not moving.
This is Mission Control.
I'm just gonna go over and be like, we found you. Key, please.
Wow, you guys you're so smart. You're doing this so fast. I'm actually incredibly impressed.
Thanks.
I can see why Director Lowe is training you all so much to be monster hunters.
I'm sorry, what?
Excuse me?
Well, I assume is that still part of the Camp Diogenes CIT program?
What?
We're counselors in
we learned
training.
stuff like first aid and like what to do if a child trips on something.
Flag rugby.
Yeah.
Oh, and defend the camp from monsters and the various things and be skilled, and eventually you'll go on to a lucrative monster hunting career like I do as a freelancer, or you're part of a government institution or something.
No.
What?
We're kind of doing that on our own. A frog almost killed Carrie-Ann and I a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
I'm not a narc. I don't work for the government.
Yeah. Do you know how we can murder that?
Hey, hell yeah, brother. Hell, I
no.
knew I got a good vibe from you,
no.
Les. Hell
Hey,
yes.
hey, you shut up. You hurt my friends and forged my handwriting on this piece of paper.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't understand that a Dracula wouldn't do that in a heartbeat and hurt you real bad with a whip and lie about various things.
Are you a Dracula?
No, but there is a Dracula.
There is?
Yes.
Who?
Is that a title?
The Dracula. That's who it is.
No, but is that a guy or is that like a title like Surgeon General?
Yeah, like a breed.
Like Dracula's general.
It's a title of the King of Vampires, the Dracula.
Also, how do we kill that skeleton in the woods?
Oh, Steven, you can't. No.
Damn.
He's like an unkillable, immortal, just presence?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why you're getting trained there. I mean, that's what we did when we were campers, me and Friday
When
and
you
all of our
dated.
friends. When we went to camp and we were CITs and staff members, but monster hunting was part of the curriculum.
And you guys were just in love while you did that? Or
Did you leave because you
I think
broke up?
you're so focused on my personal life and it's distracting you from the puzzles.
I don't think she ever dated him. I think you were just obsessed with Director Lowe. That was it.
All right, we were married for 4 years.
What?
And
Are you Boo's dad?
Wow.
Can we have our keys and we'll pretend this didn't happen?
He throws a key down and then sprints and cannonballs into the clear pit and pushes through the door.
We have to stop doing this now because I need to talk Boo through some trauma.
Yeah, I kind of wish I didn't know that, and I'm maybe learning a lesson, and it's very uncomfortable.
Are we not supposed to ask questions we don't want to know the answers to?
Maybe.
Over the PA system.
That's part of the training.
Fuck.
Okay, last room, guys.
This is a nightmare. I think this, are we still asleep? What's happening?
Wait. Here, pinch me.
Oh, don't you have to pretend to open a drawer in a dream? Is that how you know if it's a dream?
Carrie-Ann, what? say more on that.
Let's go to the next room.
Okay, how much do you guys have in the pool?
Uno.
One.
You have one.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
4 keys, 1 hold.
Wonderful. I'm going to say that if you roll a 7 to 9, you cannot get another hold. You have to roll a 10 plus to get another hold.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that is a 6 plus 2 for an 8.
Okay.
For an 8. All right, cool.
That's fine.
So you still have the one, you don't get the one hold, but you do get to describe the room, but I will introduce a hazard.
Amanda, why don't you do the last room?
Okay. How about the next room is big and wide with a golden floor and a blue painted domed sky with a giant pyramid in the middle of it.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
Love that.
It's like the aggro crag.
Yeah.
Is it desert themed? Yeah, tell me
Yeah,
more.
desert themed. There's little pop-up palm trees. There's a little hippo lumbering by in the far distance.
Stay the fuck away from that hippo.
Yeah,
It will
exactly.
kill us
No,
all.
it's
They're
far
really
away.
It's
deadly.
inflatable and dangerous.
Yeah. And I think there is a little arch door opening to the pyramid. I think there's some stuff inside.
I love the idea of an inflatable pyramid.
That's great.
Yeah, the pyramid is open. It's cool and dank in there.
Hi, just like me.
and hell yeah. And you can go inside.
Great. I think
We do so.
We do, yeah.
Cool. Inside, it is so quiet in the way that only a place that doesn't have anything living in it is quiet.
Real quick, I do think Les is, because of that fact, is going to reflexively pull out his ghostometer.
Yeah, for sure. So now the only thing we hear is beep, beep, beep. As you're walking through, it's long and wide, and the air is still and dusty. And the only thing we hear is beep, beep. Unless you turn to the right and your ghostometer goes beep, 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 as it's pointing towards a sarcophagus.
That's what Les says.
Oh, okay. According to the sarcophagus.
I mean, should we just keep it closed so like the mummy doesn't come out?
In real life, definitely, because I wouldn't want to touch artifacts that like aren't mine to touch. But I think we should open this one. Just like be prepared. Okay, ready?
Phoebe's gonna take out her kitchen knife and just
Great.
kind of like stab at it.
Phoebe, be very careful with
Phoebe,
the knife in here.
Where'd you get a knife?
I was helping Springer in the kitchen, and this is my knife from home.
Shit.
It's Japanese.
It's a Ginso knife. I'm going to need all of you to act under pressure.
Great. That's plus cool, correct?
That's plus cool.
For me, I get to roll plus weird instead of cool.
There you go.
I got an 8.
I also got an 8.
Aw, twins.
Twins.
Best friends.
Best friends.
Oh my god, I got a 6 + 2 for an 8.
Oh,
Triplets!
Hey, I love it. Oh my god, you guys are all best friends. Phoebe, I still have -1 against you, so I'm going to boop you with a -1. Now you have 7.
Okay.
You would ruin this trifecta?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you think I'm doing
It doesn't even
here?
influence what happens. You just don't want me to be a triplet. I see how it is.
Yeah, I see what it is. With this roll, Les and Carrie-Ann, I like the idea that the three of you are like standing in a row and like Phoebe is in the middle and Les is holding his beeping ghostometer and Carrie-Ann is looking around and Phoebe's holding a knife. And then you two turn around and you see that the sarcophagus opens and there's a big mummy inside.
No.
And the mummy grabs Phoebe and the door closes.
Stab.
And the door closes. And Phoebe, you are stabbing the mummy inside of the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
And Phoebe is gone. Les and Carrie-Ann, what do you do?
I try to pry it open.
Yeah, same.
Doing what? Just straight up?
I'm going to use my no limits and just try to like do some big muscles.
Yeah, and I'm pulling out my ring of keys from the carabiner on my hip, and I'm gonna just start trying to carve at the seam to either deflate or just try to like pry open the sarcophagus.
I'm going to say that you can't physically open it. I'm not going to have you guys roll on it. You can't pop it open.
Oh, great.
It is big old magically sealed because your ghostometer is still beeping wildly.
Oh man, you really missed an opportunity, Eric. I got to miss. Something could have gone horribly wrong.
That's why
no.
hey, you pull a muscle and you're like, oh, my groin. And you hear, I felt something pop.
Les, quick, look around the hallway. And I want to use one hold to try to find something useful.
Oh, smart.
Hell yes. What are you looking for? What do you want?
Any kind of rune, tool, book, ritual object that
Crowbar.
PC thought up. Yeah, crowbar.
Maybe an ankh or something.
Exactly.
Sure.
A hippo. Maybe the hippo could do it.
Maybe
Yeah,
the hippo could do it.
the hippo's busting in. You're looking around for something to help you, and you see that there are hieroglyphics on the wall.
Oh.
True. And then you look closer, and you realize they're not hieroglyphics. They're some real Egyptianized papyrus-ass font just in English.
What does it say?
And it says, say something nice about your teammates.
Phoebe, you're my best friend. I love you. You're the sister I've never had. Get out of there.
Phoebe, you are so powerful and cool, and I wish I had your determination and courage.
I am trying to stab this mummy, and also you guys are my best friends, and I've never felt more supported in my entire life.
I read it, Phoebe. You can't hear that.
We'll say it later.
Yeah.
Les also says, Carrie-Ann, you are you are my least unfavorite cousin.
Oh, Les, I'm no longer embarrassed that we're related.
Yes.
Phoebe, you are sealed inside the coffin. You can't hear anything. You're stabbing a mummy.
Yes.
How's it going?
I don't think it's going poorly. I mean, these guys are made of inflatable, and I am stabbing holes in it. So,
Stop. Don't do this anymore.
why?
Oh, I hate that it
I'm
talks.
the mummy.
Oh,
you
no.
grabbed me.
Well, I had to talk to you about something.
What's up?
Hey,
Brendan Fraser is an underrated actor.
What's up? Stab.
well, I just wanted to talk to you about your biggest fear.
Okay.
Well, it says that what you wrote down was kittens, and that was a lie. So
I mean, who are you to tell me what is or isn't true, mummy?
I mean, it's probably not kittens, and I've been alive for 5,000 years.
Well, the goddess Bast is very scary sometimes.
Listen,
And she's
man,
a cat god. What do you want from me?
I don't think it is. Hey, what's your greatest fear?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Well, I
Weird
guess you're
mommy.
in here forever.
Okay. Can I try to like stab my way out of it. I'm like, I don't want to tell you my fears, Mommy. You're weird.
That's not how it works. Tell me your real greatest fear.
That I'm not special. Fuck you, Mommy.
Okay. And then the door opens and the mummy and Phoebe fall out.
Phoebe just like keeps stabbing at this thing even though she's out now. Like,
Phoebe, it's up. You're out.
Les, we did it. Phoebe, we had to say a lot of nice things about you, and it was really fun, and we'll say it again later.
okay.
I told Carrie-Ann that she was my least favorite cousin, and I've never said that. Least unfavorite cousin, I mean.
That's cool. I kind of forgot you guys were related.
Yeah, I tried
It doesn't
to.
come up a lot.
No, it doesn't. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Is there a second door behind the back of the sarcophagus by chance?
100%. Yeah, that's where the door.
Yeah.
That's where the door is.
Phoebe pulls her knife out of this mummy and then walks through the
Great.
door.
Yeah, for sure.
I just stabbed the sarcophagus to deflate it to get to the other door.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna say someone else other than Phoebe needs to roll for the next room.
That's fine.
Okay, I'll roll. Sharp. That's an 8 + 1 for a 9.
Yay.
Hell yeah! I will give you one hold because you didn't have a hold.
We're out
Before.
of
You didn't have a
holds.
hold from there.
Okay.
Describe the room.
Let's see. We walk into a Victorian parlor
Wonderful.
where it's
Ooh.
macabre and creepy, and there's a fire in. I don't know what this accent is.
Gothic manor. I love it.
And it's all inflatable. And first of all, I want to say an inflatable Victorian parlor is hilarious,
Inflatable.
and I love it. There's so much detail work. Like there's inflatable lace.
Molding.
There's inflatable
Incredible.
crown molding. There's a lady in a very large inflatable dress nearby.
Inflatable tea cake.
Or is she? I don't know. Maybe she's not there. Maybe she is.
Well, she is there, and she says, "Oh, good, I'm the lady of the house, and it seems that we have a ghost, a phantasm amongst us. Please, get rid of the ghost."
And then Les steps up and says, "The thing I was born to do."
Wow.
Thank you, young traveler, help me. I'm so feeble on my own. All I know how to do is be at the top of a feudal system.
Have you heard of the electromagnetic spectrum?
No, I had so little education.
Maybe she's possessed by the ghost.
Yeah, that's the first
Are
thing.
you possessed by the ghost?
No, the ghost in the phantasm is upstairs.
That's what the ghost would say if the ghost was possessed, but I think we'll check upstairs first just to make sure.
Yeah.
So, here, everyone take an EMF meter from me.
Don't worry, I brought 4.
Here, take flashlight. Do you guys ever have a flashlight too? Let's do a flashlight. I'm also going to, here, it's a spirit box.
My name is Lady Charterborough. I didn't introduce myself earlier.
Thanks. It's a radio, and the ghost try to talk through it, and also I'm gonna turn on my tape recorder.
Sure.
Lady Inflatable Charterborough.
Phoebe, maybe she is possessed.
I hold the weird radio thing that you just handed to me over by her.
No, you hear just the squeaking of rubbing a balloon on your hair.
All right, so I guess we'll go upstairs and get rid of this ghost and then get the puzzle cleric and grab that last key. We can do
100%.
this. 100%.
Yeah, so-
Go team.
Go team. Yeah, usually ghosts have some unfinished business that they want to attend to, so we just gotta figure that out real quick. We just gotta ask him, and then we'll figure that out, and then we'll do it, and it'll be great.
Okay. Best friends.
Best friends.
Best friends.
So I think we head upstairs, and Les is going to head up the pack and say loudly, "Ghost of the Victorian Manor, you have no power here. How can we help solve your unfinished business?"
Why are you doing that voice?
What voice? I don't.
I'm in here. I'm in the master bedroom, haunting everything. Ooh.
What a well-spoken and eloquent ghost. Right to the point.
You then see like a real canonical version of a ghost. It kind of looks like the ghost from, in Pokemon Red and Blue when,
Yeah.
when the
Yeah.
drawing of the ghost, the Sliff ghost. It just appears in front of you and then, ooh, follow me, I'm in here, and then fades through the wall.
That wasn't even through the spirit box. That's impressive.
Okay.
Wow.
Let's go.
I don't think it's a real ghost, Les. I think it's a, like,
Oh yeah, then
blow
why
up
is my
ghost.
EMF meter going off, Phoebe?
So many answers to that question that are not nice. All right, let's go.
Y'all bust into the
Like Mama Swine.
Like Mammal Swine or the Ghostbusters because busting makes them feel good.
That's true.
You bust into the master bedroom and you see sitting in a very large winged back chair is the puzzle cleric holding the last key.
I knew you were a ghost.
No, it's a projector.
And he has like he has like a really small projector that he has like on a side table that it just has the ghost hologram, and then he turns it off and slips it into his jacket.
You have never seen a bigger look of dejection on Les's face than in that moment.
Bud.
Key, please?
We did it. We have the point. We did it.
Okay, I have one. This is the finale. I have one final surprise for all of you. All right?
Is this like a metaphor for taxes?
No. It's a real life not metaphor for dealing with your problems.
And out of the closet says, "Yeah, if you don't deal with your problems, you just might die." And he steps out is Steven, the skeleton.
What
he
the fuck?
He steps out of the closet. He has a watermelon in one hand. He has cool sunglasses on his face, and he's wearing the same ripped up Camp Dye sweatshirt that he was wearing when you first saw him.
What the fuck? And Les takes out his walking stick.
Can I attack him?
Yeah, you all try to attack him, and Steven holds up one hand, and all of you feel like psychic pushed back, like
Like
5
the centrifugal machine.
just like the centrifugal machine, and you all fall prone.
Like the Pokemon move psychic.
Just like the Pokemon move psychic, exactly. And the puzzle cleric says,
You can't defeat him just for straightforward violence. You all need to work together. Now, to everyone, say your greatest fear.
Losing
Why do I
camp.
keep having to
Puppies.
say my greatest fear to you and your
Say it,
weird
Phoebe.
balloons?
Just say it.
You said it privately, you wrote it down, so you had it in your head. You have to say it to each other so you trust each other. If you don't trust each other, then everything will fall apart and people will die. That's what happened with me and Friday with our other monster hunting teammate. I don't want it to happen to you. What is your greatest fear?
Fine, I'm scared that monsters don't exist and I won't have a purpose if they don't.
I'm scared of losing camp, and the one thing that has ever felt true to me won't be available anymore. And then who am I, and what do I do with my life?
Oh, Carrie-Ann, I get that.
This is bullshit.
Phoebe, what is your greatest fear?
Fuck that I'm not special. Fuck you.
Great job, everybody. You solved the last puzzle, which is being emotionally vulnerable with each other.
I'm gonna big whammy punch the wall.
I was gonna, I'm gonna smack him with my walking stick.
I'm gonna shoot a flare gun through the roof.
I just want to
That's
punch
fair.
my way out of this giant balloon.
Yeah, that's fair. The door, you can just go through the closet. That's not Steven. He's inflatable.
as he just the bones just kind of fall into a pile of bones, and they also like squeak on top of each other as they fall into a pile.
Isn't this much stress like not good for our growth or something?
No, it's good for your growth as people.
You should support your son more.
That's fine. We
What the fuck? Well, you guys are so... Nope. Gonna hold it together. Crudo, you're gonna hold it together.
the real trick is on you because none of those things we said were true, huh, guys? Those were our greatest fears.
Yeah, we said what adults want us to say.
Right. Yeah, we just said what you
Yep.
wanted to hear.
It was kittens the whole time.
Okay, so how do we get out of here? And can I go first, teammates?
Yes.
Please give Carrie-Ann her $60 now.
Dollars and key, please.
Money, please.
Money, please.
Uh,
I need to go to college one day.
And it's paid for with those $60.
I'll give you the $60 on the outside. Here is the last key. You can go through the closet.
Carrie-Ann, you first.
Thanks, guys. Best friends.
And Les starts singing.
The inflatable golden door has 5 large keyholes in it.
I will put them all in and turn them all and then walk through.
How do you turn them all? Do you do them individually, or you try to turn them all at the same time?
Yep, I do try to do them all at the same time. And it takes me about 95 seconds while my teammates, lovingly watch before I go,
Yeah.
okay, fine. And then I turn them all each at once.
Yeah. The door opens and sunlight streams through, and Carrie-Ann, you immediately trip and tumble down the bouncy slide.
Yep.
That is and it's like somehow this is up 5 stories. Wow. You tumble down a very large bouncy slide and tumble down to the bottom where there's a banner that says, "Congratulations, you grew."
There's a slide. Watch your step.
Okay. Phoebe just slides down behind her.
Yeah, I take a running start and see if I can go as fast as I can down the slide.
Hell yeah. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Yeah, it's cool. But maybe it was too fast that you weren't able to enjoy it, that you were just going for speed.
Oh, maybe.
You could climb back up and do it again if you want.
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, okay. That's fine. And at the bottom, the puzzle cleric is standing there with Director Lowe, and the puzzle cleric says,
Congratulations, you solved this in record time. I'm really proud of all of you. And as the Carrie-Ann was the first one out, so Carrie-Ann gets the $60. I think this is ready for testing. I think the campers are really gonna love this, and make sure, Director Lowe, you're gonna make sure the staff runs through this as well, right?
Director Lowe, my professional CIT recommendation is that we don't put anyone through this thing. This thing is not ready for testing.
This thing sucked.
It's
This
real
thing
bad.
sucks. If you're spending
It's not
money on
fun.
it, you should buy chocolate chips instead.
Yeah.
Director sighs and says, when I did something very similar to this when I was a CIT, I hated it as well. But at the end of the summer, I looked back and it was actually one of the best things that I ever did. So
Aw.
if you hated it,
But you also married this guy for 4 years, so maybe...
You had a
Crudo, you
child
told
with this
them?
guy.
Why would you tell them? How would that come up in the training? How would that come up? So that's the end of the mystery. How do you think you all did?
I think we learned something important about ourselves and the world.
I really enjoyed that. You all get +2 experience.
Yeah.
Thanks, Eric.
Good job, everybody.
Best friends.
I leveled up, baby.
I also leveled up.
Yay.